So on this channel, I have a few different exhaust setups that I've reviewed. In the beginning, it was Mid Muffler Deletes, then Straight Pipe, and then Flowmaster. I've never actually compared any of them. I just did the setup, made videos, reviewed it, and then moved on to the next thing. So in this, I would like to actually compare all three setups. So you have the mid muffler versus the straight pipe. Now, what is a mid muffler delete? A mid muffler is in the middle of the charger, you have two mufflers, okay? And then in the back, you have two resonators. So a mid muffler delete is you take it up to a shop, or you could cut them off yourself, but you chop off both of the mufflers and replace it with straight pipe. So from the catalytic converter in the front all the way to the back where the resonators are, it's just piping, straight pipe. So when I did the mid muffler delete, it sounded good, but I didn't get the increased noise that I was kind of looking for. And the only time you really heard it was when you were beating the heck out of the engine. You know, that was kind of the only time you really got to hear, you know, some really good exhaust notes. So I went on to then chop off the resonators and replace it with straight pipe. So now from the cat, it was 2.5 inch just piping all the way back. And that was way too on the opposite side where it was too noisy. And the problem that I was having with the straight pipe system was not from what it sounded. It sounded great on the outside, and when you revved your engine, I mean, when you first started the car, I mean, it sounded great. But for the amount of time that I spend in a car every single day with a kid and just everything, it was just, number one, too obnoxious. You'll read I have a really good review on it, and just look at how miserable I looked. So I had, it was too loud on the inside of the cabin where you couldn't even listen to music. You couldn't basically concentrate, and it was out of control. But I liked it better than the mid muffler delete. So, but I knew I couldn't keep the straight pipe. So then I went to the Flowmasters, and the Flowmasters was like the perfect medium ground between the two. When you wanted the high notes, when you want the high notes with the Flowmasters, the sound is there. On the exterior, it sounds great. And it removes really a lot of that droniness where you're not constantly listening to the exhaust. The exhaust note is there when you step on the gas. When you let off the gas, you get, you know, some nice tone, you know, just everything about it. It's very organized. It's loud, but it's not in your face loud. The neighbors don't want to kill you. And cops don't really want to pull you over or take notice of you, because your car is not obnoxious, you know? So of the three, I would have to say that the mid muffler is perfect for people that want just a little tiny increase in noise. You know, a little pep in the car. The Flowmasters are perfect for, you know, anybody that really wants to hear the noise, but they're in their car for good periods of time. And the straight pipe is perfect for people that have short commutes, don't spend a lot of time in their car, maybe have their car as like a weekend warrior kind of thing, and they don't depend on it, you know, every single day for long commutes and stuff. So, I mean, I enjoyed my time in each three phases, but for what it is that I do, and, you know, I have a little guy that I drive to school every day, the Flowmaster is by far the best and happy medium that I was looking for.